Hey everyone, how's it going today? Lamoura here, and welcome back to yet another episode of Kingdoms of Amalur. We're in the Ballad's Salvatore or something like that. It's where we left off last time. We're gonna go see the King Wecken, I believe his name. I should have probably looked this up earlier. So meet King Wenken, or Wensen, here at the Ballad's place, and see if we can continue on with that quest line. These ghastly faces are so weird. Looks like this is the person that we need. He doesn't look very king-like.
When Hallam told me a mortal had taken the open seat, I did not believe him. But here you stand before me. Impressive. It is a pity about Sagra, a grand hero. But there's not time to raise the king's token in his honor. We need every hand carrying a sword for the coming battle. We've come to aid Sir Ferrara, our brother in the Court of Enchantments. It is time for his telling of the Ballad of Bloody Bones.
The Ballad of the Bloody Bones? I gotta learn more about that.
It is a ballad of obsession and sacrifice, one of the summer's oldest. Bloody Bones was not always as a terror. No, he was once called Famor, a counselor to Isa himself. Sadly, he was driven by lust, and by his need to possess whatever he desired. Taking Lord Isa's lover, he fled with her to his hollow of Uduath. When the maiden was rescued, Isa cursed Famor. He could not die, and his soul would never enter the great cycle. He became an abomination, known only as Bloody Bones. Every few seasons, Bloody would emerge and steal away a maiden to make his bride. That is, until he took the beloved of Sir Ferrara.
That was the coolest story I've heard. Not even gonna lie. That was the coolest story I've ever heard. Alright, so let's ask where's Sir Ferrara then.
Ferrara went in pursuit of his nemesis, for Bloody Bones has emerged, poised to abduct a maiden to be his mistress. So goes his song. You will need to revive Ferrara after the battle. I can only assume Hallam would not have sent you unprepared for this task. Go to Ferrara, and quickly. When the two of you finish, I will await you at the House of Ballads in the north. Do be careful, Sagril. Good luck.
Well, I have to imagine that we're going to defy fate and the story that is being told, the story that is on repeats for as long as their entire history has told them it would continue on. It's not going to happen. I'm going to prevent that, which is really cool, because that means, ooh, that's lootable. I don't want to mess with that then. What? Can I interact with this? Oh, I totally can. Use the Echo Stone.
May the stone sing your song to the ages. May the breath of time remember you. Listen. Listen as the Echo Stone etches each ballad in memory.
We apparently found this again. We've done this once before, and I kind of skirted around it, saying I'll take care of it later, and then I never did. I'm curious, if I continue this conversation, will the quest pop up again, or will it only happen at that other Echo Stone we found?
Hail, we sing of Meropis, last of the water-born isles now gone. Hail, we sing Meropis. Majesty our mantle, and courage our sign. Hail, we sing Meropis. Death to Ferrara, who wore but lies upon him. Death to the betrayer, whose lust beheld our glory. Death to he who took our beloved treasures and hid them from our eyes. May the treasures of Meropis outlast them. When mountains fall and seas rise up, when all the courts have fallen.
Alright, I actually do want to start this ballad, because I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do the other one. We might need to go to a different location, but I'm curious. I said I was going to do it eventually. Let's do it now. Alright, pursue this quest. Let's open up our map here as well. If we go into the world map, all of our things are a little bit here. Recover the treasures, recover the treasures. Okay. There are multiple treasures. This is going to be a teleporty kind of quest. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Alright, so let's exit out and go see if we can find the first of these treasures. If it gives me a weapon or clothing or something, or if it's just something we need to collect, I'm all about it. Okay, now that we're out here, let's just see. There's one over here, one in the center. That is Sir Farrar. He's in that dungeon, okay. We have one in the town over here. Okay, these aren't as bad. The locations of them are actually pretty manageable. At least I think so. The only thing that we really need to worry about, I guess, are the enemies that are all around us. But even those guys aren't terrible to deal with. Alright, so let's start swimming, because the first one is around here. And now I actually have enough space in my inventory to take a lot of these things. So this little whirlpool, yep, there's the arrow. That's the first one I need. The coral silver. Alright, I'll take that. Then we need to continue on this way to find the next one. We're going on a treasure hunt. And then I think we'll also kind of like tackle two different quests here. I think we'll go... dang it. These guys are so annoying. The ones who just like come at you randomly. Or I just entered into the area that he happens to be in. Oh, more wolves just spawned. Alright. This is a green wolf. Interesting. Yeah, there's a bunch of dudes around here. I don't really want to do this right now, but I guess we will. Get ready for it. Yeah. I had a feeling I wouldn't be able to do that. I think the green means they're either my level or something. I'm not quite sure what that means. Or weaker than me. Alright, that one's down. Now we have the war priest, though, to worry about. Oh, I wasn't able to kill him with that. Dang, I was kind of hoping the interrupt would happen. Alright. Like I said, didn't want to have to fight them, but at least it wasn't a terribly difficult battle there. Now the actual question is, right? I can always teleport back to this cavern. Maybe I should do these quests first, and then go into the cavern to meet Farrar, or however you pronounce his name. Farrar. Ferrari. I'll take that. Yeah, let's go collect these treasures first. So the next one will be over in this area. What's this area? Is it the Webwood? No. We have it right here on our map. All right, let's go for the Warden's Bridge first. All right, the next one will be in the middle. Is this a launch point? Looks like it is. Oh, there's actual fish in here. I always forget about that. Next one should be right there. Just grab it real quick. Now that we know that we can fast travel while swimming, that helps out a lot. Bag of sand? Okay, and one more to do. Of course, teleport right in the center of a bunch of enemies, but they're all weak, so it doesn't really matter. They all weak. Everything around here has hit... Well, I've passed the level cap for them, which is nice. Like, they were able to stay with me for a little while in the leveling department, but I've since passed over them, so everything should go down in just a few quick hits here, which is nice. They definitely fixed it from the last time because the game was way too easy in the first iteration on the 360 that I played, but it looks like they have definitely done a lot to improve the game in this coming years. Alright, that's the one I need. I don't know how to get in there, except for going through this camp, which is unfortunate. It means we're gonna have to kill a bunch of people. I didn't want to have to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Here we go. Into the water we go. Now, what do I have to do with all this stuff now that I have it? Is there a supplementary quest? Is that just stuff that's going to take up my inventory space now? Huh. Okay. The treasure for swimming bodies around the region of the water. Bro, that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Oh, wait, hold on. Something else just updated. I see it on the map somewhere. But I don't know where it is. Here. Here. Okay. Into Dyden Hill we go.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Looks like our person is going to be inside the tavern.
Ah, the castle. This tells me that your tavern will be a part of Loch Dyden for decades to come.
I'm not quite sure what's happening right now. That was really weird. I was just sitting at this loading screen.
You told me that the plague would take us all.
I know, but that's not what fate says anymore.
Damn it, Agarth. You're cut off.
Yeah, and I bet I know whose fault that is.
Okay, Agarth, what you doing here, my dude?
It's your fault that I can't pay my tab, you know? I wasn't ever supposed to come back here in the first place. I've spent the last 20 years knowing what fate had in store for me. And then you... Damn it. I thought I had my life figured out.
I mean, dude, I didn't mean any harm, but let's be real here. Life is pretty unpredictable.
Not for a fate weaver, it isn't. But that's just the problem. When I was young, I thought I could overcome anything. Now, I know otherwise. I fought beasts the size of trees, was celebrated by mortals and fae alike. When I was initiated into the Fate Weavers, I thought it was a reward for my good deeds. The first time I saw my own fate, I realized it was nothing but a curse.
Well, what is it that you saw that you thought was a curse, my dude?
My own death, of course. But not a hero's death as I had always dreamed. I was going to die alone and unknown, killed by an Etin and used for stew. It was a terrible end, but I knew it was part of fate's greater plan. Then you came and changed that future. You stole my part in the tapestry. I was at peace with knowing the worst. But what do I do now that there's nothing to know?
Your fate is your own. You can still be a hero, just trust in me.
I don't doubt your intentions. Just realize that we Fate Weavers have long accepted that the reason for some things were beyond our understanding. Not everyone would trust your intentions or your foresight. Your freedom means living with a lot of responsibility. I can't help you with that, but maybe this will help lessen the other dangers you face. Take it with my thanks.
Anyways, besides all that, any luck finding the Tuatha?
Why, I once tracked a Yeth of Avgrun on a moonless night by smell alone. Fey or not, I could have tracked those Tuatha sober. They've set up in a cavern north of town, complete with some way of scrying your location. That's how they found you so easily. I have a plan, but it'll take the both of us to work.
Okay. How did they get this far west, though?
They took a big risk getting across Erethel undetected. All to attack one single objective. You. They're using something big to track you. They call it the Eyes of Tirnoch. Smash it, and they won't be following you anymore. The main entrance is heavily guarded, and will require a strong attack. The other route is trapped. It'll need a subtler approach.
Strong attack. Strong attack. Anyways, guess we'll decide, but why are they after me?
I don't have an answer for that. I can't imagine what about you made Gadflow send his troops across the continent.
Cool. Thanks for the information, my dude. Now, I would like to think, and I have no knowledge of actually what I chose, I'd like to think that I chose I'll sneak through the back the last time, because I was probably trying at this point in the game to be a little bit more stealthy and sneaky, going through traps and whatnot. I don't want to do that. I want to fight. If they're going to throw people at me, just throw people at me.
Straightforward and direct. A warrior after my own heart. I'll cover the back and make sure they can't escape to report back to whoever sent them here. Let's track down some trouble.
Now that sounds all fine and dandy, but I realized my mistake. I had originally thought that quest marker was the updated quest for finding the treasure. It was not. So I'd rather go back to Uduath, and you cannot fast travel from here, right? And then find the Ballad quest and finish that. Alright, so here I am inside Uduath, or however it's pronounced. We're gonna continue and see if we can find... Oh, he's being attacked. There he is. Now, he's supposed to die, technically, but again, we change fate all the time. So let's see what we can do here to help this poor man out. Let him live his own life. Ooh, greatsword? No, not good.
Immortal? Is this Wenson's idea of humor? Well, you look hardy enough. Won't botch the tale of Bloody Bones too badly, I suppose. Still, I'm curious as to how Hallam expects you to bring me back from the edge of the Great Cycle. But that's his problem, not mine.
What should we do in order to make this all work?
Let me be truthful with you, Dustling. I've never seen Bloody Bones act so erratically. He cares nothing for the story, as if he craves a different outcome. Instead of spiriting away a young mortal maiden, he took an entire camp. Men, women, children. It's mad, and certainly not part of the tale. And I thought this ballad couldn't get any worse, considering my impending demise. Well, let's get this over with, shall we? Back to work.
Back to work indeed. Alright, free prisoners, and that's all we need to do? Okay. Is this one of the cells? Fairly easy enough. I would assume there's going to be more in the ways of... Hold on, let's, can I... There really should be a way to activate a quest. Let's go and activate the Ballad of Bloody Bones, and then I want to see this map again. So if I bank left, that will lead me further in. Okay. Just want to get my bearings here. I kind of got turned about a little bit. Just a wee bit, I won't even lie. What's in here? Oh, the pole gas? Oh man, there's a hole right here. God dang it, bro. Shit's annoying. Oof. Yeah, two-pronged attack. Dude, this greatsword is so powerful. It's so ridiculous. I love it. I'm really glad that I changed over to the greatsword. It looks sick. It acts sick. Couldn't ask for anything better here. Oof. I don't think I was able to really get that. I think that still counted as him getting an attack out. But I have such good HP recovery that it doesn't really matter in the end. Long sword of ravaging is doo-doo. Definitely don't want it. You're free now, prisoners. Bow to me. Bow to me! Nope. Nope. Of course I want one of those repair kits in gold. I don't know why I went to go inspect it. Ooh, what are these gold coins? It's like I've never seen them before. I know there are some behind me, but we'll just have some fun here. Ooh, it got me. Poison brownie. The brownies are weak. Weak. Everyone's weak. In the face of me? No one shall survive. Repair kits? Yeah, I'll take all that. Thank you. That's another way to go. What is that orange dot? Have we ever seen that before? Ooh, is that a trap? Does it show up on my map now? Well, let's go investigate. That's the first time I've ever seen that. It's a reagent. Oh no, it's poison. Interesting. Somehow it showed up on the map. Is that part of my skills now? From the detect hidden? Stats? No. I guess it is just skills. Traps are displayed on the minimap. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. Listen, man, I'm not gonna be the one to, like, question it, per se. If it wants to show me the stuff, it wants to show me the stuff. That's just one thing that we gotta now pay attention to on the mini-map. Oh, that's a big boy. Alright, let's kind of get these guys in a better position so we can hit them all at once. Yeah, he has a different moveset as well. Alright, I don't like this one being on the side of me right now. Arcane Barcast. So we have a magic creature. That's really cool though. I'm not gonna even lie. Not even gonna lie, I really like that. You get the regular Barcast and then you get a magic one. Alright, speak to Bloody Bones. No chest in there, so we need to continue further in to find Bloody Bones. He's probably not going to be happy now that we freed all his prisoners and changed the story, as it were.
So the witch was right. Help has come from Sir Ferrara the Fair, who flounders in the puddles of Uduath. Such a champion should never lose his way, not in his own song. You, new knight, leave now, forsaking the last prisoners, and I will share with you my knowledge. How I came to change things. Stay, and you'll have nothing but corpses.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to know more information. But let's exhaust these options first, then we'll go for the persuasion.
They are safe, but while mortals have no cares, they also have no time. I can keep them here in Uduath for as long as I wish, until they are but dust.
Alright, what's this witch that you speak of? Who spoke these words to you?
Oh, I don't know who she is. I don't care. What concerns me is power. The power to end this pitiful design. In every song, the summer champion triumphs. His enemy falls. How long has this been the way of the telling? This existence. It is not a life. It is not a death. It is a snare in which I have struggled for centuries. No more.
Alright, you won't hurt anyone. 95% chance. Let's go.
That's true. My intent was never to do harm. All I have ever wanted was love.
Excuse me?
Not to be alone in my eternal grief. Fine. The prisoners are free to go. But you shall take their place. You shall be Bloody Bones' new desire.
Oh no, sir. No, I won't. Not today. Alright. Let's finish off these guys. Oh god. They attack so quickly. Oh, Bloody Bones is going through. He's doing an attack here. Oh, ooh, okay, that hurts. Let's see if we can get this on. Alright, it's a little hard to attack these guys with the chakrams when they're close. Is that it as far as these guys? Alright. We'll attack Bloody Bones then. He'll be the only one left. Oh no, the other thing went after the prisoners, I guess. But he's left us. Looks like he's coming back. I'm checking the mini-map here. Oh, come on, dude. How do I always miss that? Alright. This other thing like just doesn't seem to care about us. It's kind of funny. Alright, here it comes. The sprite's back. He's just like, I guess I'll just leave. I don't want to get hurt. He's almost dead. This dude's almost dead. Nailed it. Nailed it. Let's collect all the stuff real quick before we do whatever we need to with his body. Infected Greatsword. 67 physical, 16 piercing damage isn't great, but it's got poison damage. Bro, you know I want it. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Effects on this? I don't see any other chests around here. Actually, I lied. Or maybe that's a reagent? I'm not quite sure. Oak buckler. Silk robes. Okay, we don't get the health regen, but we do get more in the ways of protection. And then the incinerating chakrams. Oh, dude, the Remy chakrams did ice and burning? I didn't even know that. Like, I wasn't even paying attention. But I'll take the higher damage ones. I'll just take the higher damage ones and call it that. Alright, let's go investigate his body. He's got daggers, which are garbage. I'll take everything else, though. Oh, my other dude died. Oh, that's right. We had to resurrect him the whole time.
Done, son.
I almost forgot the story.
Yourself worthy of the name. Hallam's trust in you was not misguided. I don't know what to make of Bloody's tale, but it has the ring of truth to it. We must return to Wenson and tell him what we've learned here in Uduath.
Alright, well, I don't have any other questions, or really do I care to learn any more, so let's go.
Keep moving.
Let's go back then. I guess we just gotta run out of here. Follow this guy. I can't believe I almost forgot the entire tale that this dude was supposed to die this whole time. I don't know. It just, for whatever reason, just escaped my mind. I'm actually surprised these prisoners didn't get further away.
The house is not far.
I know. Mate, we're just running. Let's calm down. We'll get there eventually. Hey, do any of you want to, like, say a word of thanks to me? You know, the one who saved your life? No? It's cool. I'll just go then. If there's any other trouble, you're on your own. I've already done my duty. I guess I could use the launch point to make a shortcut, I guess. Warrior Strength. Increase the total health for a limited time by a moderate amount. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't really want it. I'll probably end up selling it, to be honest with you. I don't feel like my health is really all that much in danger. Okay, so I made it back to the House of Ballads. We had to fast travel all the way back over here to meet with the king, instead of to the other area where we first picked up the quest. Huh. There's another quest in here, I guess. Interesting. There's the king.
I am relieved to see you well. What is happening? First Sagril, and now Bloody Bones. These are shocking developments. Listen, Hallam and I have been discussing what transpired in Uduath. You are needed for a very special quest, a song of your very own. You must travel to the home of Tenwa, also known as the Librarian. It is an important journey, not without its perils.
Who is Tenwa?
I know little about the Librarian. Only that she and Hallam have spent many seasons studying the ebbing tides of magic and how best to preserve our ballads. She is an odd creature, quite aloof and reclusive. From what I've heard, she enjoys the scholarly arts of men with all their brittle, ink-stained quirks.
And where is Hallam?
Do not rouse your mortal worry for Hallam. He has left the court seeking answers to our many questions. He will return in time.
Okay.
If someone is corrupting the songs of this great house, Hallam will find them. He is the storyteller, and he knows our ballads better than anyone.
I'm sorry I asked. I guess I'm ready.
Go to Tenwa's cottage in Haxi. She will be waiting for you. Retrieve a ballad from her collection of fey cairns. It is called The Hero and the Maid. Bring it to me, and guard it with your life. Its worth cannot be measured.
Yeah, you say that.
Tenwa is expecting you.
I just don't care as much. Anyways, I'm gonna go see what this quest that was over here is real quick.
Assure you it's an ancient codex, just like in the tales.
Some reason, there's these voices that keep on happening during these loading screens. So it's just
intriguing. And why would such a thing be revealed?
like the queue
to a
starts
child
too
of
early.
dust?
This is a healer. I don't think I need anything from him, but I'm
Welcome
gonna
to the
still
summer.
see
I see you are a stranger.
healing.
Sure,
I
and
don't need any
immortal.
of that.
I am green and goodbye.
I was wondering if it was like a shop where... Oh, hey, it's my girl. I was wondering if it was a shop that I could get a backpack at. I need to research where I can get those things, to be honest with you. Armand's Key, Summer. Yeah, I'll take it. Hey, it's good to see you. Hey guys, this is my girlfriend.
And here I was beginning to think that you'd never show up. This is Glynel, lore master of the House of Ballads. gave the Codex over to him, and he may have your answers.
This Fae can help me? Are you sure?
Lore Master Glional has devoted centuries to the study of lore and ancient Fae stories. The Codex you found isn't just any lore stone. Just talk to him, and I'm sure he'll be able to shed some light on the issue.
Okay.
Be on your way.
Can I trust you?
You must be Lady Shear's friend. She speaks very highly of you. An occasion rare enough to be worth recording in its own right. But let's see this codex.
Can you interpret this?
The fabled Codex of Destiny. When the Fate Weavers formed their order, our High King gave his own wisdom to assist them. To have such knowledge in your hands is a tremendous gift, but why did it reveal itself to you?
Do I want to reveal this to him? Yeah, let's tell him. Let's tell him the truth.
Nonsense. All children of dust have a story that is written before you see your first dawn. Now, I can only make out some parts, but this is odd. The Codex speaks of an exception, a void, an end to the endless. This is simply too much. The High King would never pawn such absurdity off as wisdom.
I assure you, it is actually real, though.
I'm sure you think it is. I fear you must have been taken in by a forgery. A perfectly created one, perhaps, but a forgery nonetheless. But this codex speaks of impossible things, changes to fate, death of the immortals, and other heresies. To ascribe these lies to the High King would be... I'm sorry, but I must ask you to take it away. I will have no part in these lies. Do not bother me with such foolishness again.
Ellen? What do we do now?
Glional spends his life cherishing old stories, but show him something truly new, and he dismisses it. Tragic.
Yeah, what are we gonna do now?
First of all, we ignore this fool. Most Fae aren't comfortable with change, and you are certainly something new. I'm afraid that only one person will really be able to help us with the Codex. The High King himself.
How are we gonna get an audience with the High King, girl? Like, I may not have faith, but come on, my name isn't that well known yet.
It will be difficult. His court is in the city of Issa. Very few mortals are permitted in its gardens. I do know one individual who can grant you permission to enter, but you'll have to meet him alone.
Alright, I don't want to be rude to her, but I guess I'll just question, why do we have to go alone?
Nirelem is a private person, and he carries a grudge against me. Although perhaps person isn't the right word for him, nor is him. You'll find him in southeast Dalentarth, at Caer Nirelem. Just head towards the giant tree, and, well, you'll see.
That seems a little suspicious. I'm curious, though. I would be lying if my curiosity hadn't been true. God, dude. Just that strut, bro. She's got cake. Just straight cake plastered on. Hate to say it, but it's true. Alright guys, well, we'll finish up a lot of these quests in the next episode. As for right now, we're actually going to end it here. I want to thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. Hope you all have been enjoying it so far. Let's see where the game is going to take us. It's a little fun to me. Spring, huh? It's a little fun for me to see how the game has... I don't want to say changed, but the way that I play it differently now that I'm a bit older. In any case, thank you once again for joining me. I'll see you later. Peace out, and much love to you.